Mathew Firth. I met Mathew out in Utah several years ago. I love him and his family, and he's been doing something really fun, acting on promptings. Mathew, I know you've used this system for several years. You reach out to people you know, but you had an idea to reach out to celebrities. You had a prompting, and I know you've got a great story tonight about connecting with people for us. So I'm going to let you take it away.
Thank you, Callie. I really appreciate it. I'm excited to be here with everybody. I had a weird thought back in 2017 to start sending cards to celebrities. Now, Cody mentioned something that you send out positive energy. What he doesn't mention is that you don't want to expect anything in return. I just had an idea one time to send a card to then President Obama. I sent him a card and just said, hey, thanks for everything you do. And lo and behold, a couple months later, a response came, and then they kept coming. I kept sending cards to celebrities, not expecting anything in return. I seriously figured they were too busy to do anything, and they wouldn't respond, but they did. And one time I thought that then U.S. Representative Rob Bishop, he was the state senator, or the state representative for Utah. He was going to be finishing his term. And so here's the card that I sent him. I just put a couple of pictures of him on the front, or on the inside flap of it, just of events that he spoke with people. And I just thanked him for his time and thanked him for just, serving away from family, and just wrote a heartfelt message of thanks from him. About a month or two later, I got a phone call, and it was spam, and it said Washington, D.C. And I thought, I'm not going to answer that. I don't know who it is. But he left me a message that said, hey, this is a long time in coming. I've been meaning to do this for a while. I wanted to thank you for the card that you sent. You took a couple pictures of me and put it on there. But you're doing something that's changing the world. You are reaching out in kindness to celebrate people and thank them. And he says, I don't remember the last time somebody thanked me for what they did. And it's just like Cody's story that he shared. You think about what they're doing. They don't always get positive energy back to them. But he took the time to call me, leave a voice message, which I still have recorded, and it's just fun to play once in a while. But how many people can say a thank you card, earned them a call from a then representative of their state when I'm sure they have other things to do. And I found that the more you reach out to people, you might not get a response all the time, and you definitely won't get a phone call all the time, but once in a while you will. And it's just one of my absolute favorite stories of reaching out on a prompting.
I love that, right? You never know who, especially when you don't have those expectations out there of who's gonna reach back out to you. And it could be a celebrity, it could be a prospective client, it could be a family member. Maybe you've lost touch with a family member or a friend, right? That's the beauty of this system, is to be able to reach out in kindness. And Mathew, you went off the screen. You didn't have to go so quickly, but I love that he said that about you reaching out and that spreading kindness, and that he'd been doing that job for years and couldn't remember the last time someone said thank you. And you would think that would be someone that would hear bad things, but also good things. So amazing what that prompting did for you and your family, but also for him in making his day.
It was one of my absolute favorites, and he didn't need to call, but he did. And gosh, it just changed my world just from his response. So it was awesome.
I love that. Thank